Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Amanda and this is Confidence Mindset with Amanda. In this video, I'm going to go over what we do when we have intrusive thoughts and negative mental images when we are affirming for what it is that we want. So first of all, when we get negative thoughts and intrusive images, when we are affirming, it's really just our subconscious mind regurgitating what it is that it already knows from the words that we are telling it. So let's say, for example, you're affirming for a relationship and you start going into your affirmations about love or relationships. Your subconscious mind is in the old story in that moment in time. And so it's always going to look for the ways that, remember, it's a program. So it's like when you Google something, it's going to go and look for the explanation of it. But your subconscious mind goes and looks for what you have already experienced when it comes to love or relationships, or what we tell ourselves about love, or all these things that we have previously been telling ourselves in the old story. So that is all that it is. It's only because it hasn't fully accepted the new affirmations as the new story. So first of all, it doesn't matter if we get intrusive thoughts and negative images and that when we're affirming, because we're rewriting that old story with the new story. Second of all, we remember then as well that we are in the present moment and all we really have is this present moment. So if all we really have is the present moment, well then these negative thoughts and intrusive images that are coming up are just past experiences and past things that we have learned, which means they don't exist anymore. They're gone. It's the same as the future as well too. We don't look into the future either because it doesn't exist either. Yes, we are creating it with our conscious thoughts, but when we're in the present moment, that's what we're doing. We're living our future when we affirm for what it is that we want. If you get what I'm trying to say, we're affirming from the wish fulfilled, which means we're in that moment in time, we're telling our mind and body that this is who we are. So remember, over a period of time, however, through the repetition, you will have less intrusive thoughts and less mental images that come up. But however, if you find that these are distressing, stop when you are affirming and go into doing things like breath work. Stabilize your nervous system. If you can just even go into your own affirmations of a self concept to build your belief and build your confidence. If you find that they're very distressing, sit down and have a few moments to cry and talk it out and just let it all go, because nothing's going to mess up your manifestation. The only thing that ever messes up manifestation is if you give up. Nothing else can mess it up. All you have to do is continue to say your affirmations and you're going to experience what it is that you want. Now, I do want to point out that there are so many different ways, infinite possibilities of how our desire comes into our reality. Sorry, excuse me. And we never have to worry about the outcome. So usually when we stress about the future and that, it's because we're kind of worrying about the outcome, because as humans we have a tendency to feel like we have to control how our mind and body is going to experience the next day. We are in this system where we feel we have to control where we get our next bit of food. We have to go out and we have to take action to pay our bills and to have a roof over our head, and everything that we have to do, we normally have to take control of it. But when we get into conscious manifesting, we have to actually relinquish control of how things come to us. Now, yes, you can manifest things specifically, but however, things that we are really wanting to manifest, that we want to maintain in our lives, there is a lot of different infinite possibilities that can come. You can get the thing specifically, of course, but however, there are infinite ways that it will come to you, because manifestation is perfect in a sense that it's elevating us up to our higher consciousness. So because it's elevating us up to our higher consciousness, because we're rewiring the old story, we are becoming that new story. But because it is elevating us up there, we're always going to be experiencing our manifestation in the best possible way, because it's all love, all bliss, all joy, all abundance, all harmony. Because when we're doing all these affirmations, that is the actual state that we get into when we continue to work on our mindset. So as we continue to work on our mindset as well too, you will find that the intrusive thoughts and negative images disappear and eliminate over time. However, if you are experiencing them at the moment, understand that they're not real. Yes, your emotions and your feelings are valid. So sit down and hold your emotions and, express your feelings, express your emotions, and let them all out. And after you do that, you will feel a bit better, and then just get back onto your affirmations. And also, as well too, you can write down all of your negative intrusive thoughts onto a sheet of paper, and you can rip it up and burn it. This is a technique that was seen on that channel on YouTube, Your Thoughts Create. Nikki and Flossie, they're coaches from Sammy Ingram, as you all know as well too. And it's a great technique if you want to get rid of that anxiety or stress, because in that moment in time you're telling your subconscious that this isn't the story anymore. Another thing you can do as well too, as we operate from our senses as well, remember our mind and our body is all working together, and we're changing the neurons in our brain with our news story, so that our body will start behaving as the new person as well too. So we remember that as well too. So from this perspective, look at your senses. When I sit down to meditate, I put on binaural beats, because it helps me. That's the senses of sound with my ears, and I put that on and I listen to it going in and out of my ear, and I say my affirmations, because it helps me focus on my affirmations, and it helps me not have thoughts that come up that are not in alignment with what it is that I am affirming. Now, if you can't listen to binaural beats, the scent is, bring up a perfume bottle or a strong scent, something that is really strong. Bring that in to wherever you are meditating on your affirmations in them few minutes, and if a thought comes up, get the scent, put it under your nose, because in this moment in time your brain starts looking for, what is that scent, what is the name of the scent, where did that scent come from, what are the memories from this scent, who does this scent belong to. All these different things start coming up, so your brain automatically starts redirecting into this mode of looking for the scent that it's starting to smell through the nose. Because remember, when we are sitting down and meditating on our affirmations, our brain is working, but if we get intrusive thoughts in that, it's because our brain is trying to look for the memories and look for the past of the words that we are using and associating with it. If you get what I'm trying to say, as I was saying at the start, even if you start saying, I am loved, or I am in a healthy relationship, even though you're saying them words, if you haven't completely overwritten the old story, or if you just started affirming for what it is that you want, your subconscious is going to automatically go back over the whole program and going to look for, okay, how do we experience love? How do we experience relationships? What does a relationship mean for us? Like, how do we experience it in our reality? And if we had past experiences that were not favorable, if we have negative assumptions about our love or relationships, this is all it's going to regurgitate. It's not really going to listen to the positive. And this is why we do the repetitive affirmations, because it's the repetition that gets into the subconscious mind, as I keep saying. Now, you can do this the fastest way. As we all know, the fastest way to reprogram our subconscious mind is to listen to the affirmations at nighttime, because we know that subconscious mind is wide awake and our conscious mind is asleep because we're asleep. However, I find that when I first started, I don't do it as much anymore, but sometimes I do. When I first started getting into mindset work, and I was listening to audio at night. I do still listen to audio at night as well too, but however, I used to make affirmations and I would listen to them throughout the day at a very low volume, so that they were in my earphones and you couldn't really see my earphones. So throughout the day, if I was speaking with people and that, I wouldn't even know that they were on, because they were at such a low volume. But however, they were going into my subconscious mind throughout the day, if you understand what I'm trying to say. Now, sometimes I do still do that. If I feel like there's a belief or something that I want to work on, I will make a couple of affirmations and put it into the audio and play it throughout the day as well too, listen to it at night and that. Because remember, this is a personal development growth, and I'm on this personal development journey as well too. And so obviously, every day as well too, I look for ways that I can be better and that I can grow as well too. So with that being said, I hope that this video helps for anyone who is experiencing any intrusive thoughts or negative images. I understand that it can be distressing, because I myself, of course, experience things like that as well too, especially when we experience, news and things like that we weren't expecting. Like, we're human, and obviously we're faced with challenges sometimes because we are living in this 3D world, and obviously we're going to be experiencing some of the human aspect of who we are, even though we're on this spiritual path to manifestation and experiencing the life that we want. But however, coming to terms with that and accepting the fact that we are human, and we're allowed to have emotions, and we're allowed to have feelings, and we're allowed to, be, we're allowed to just get into a little bit of a victim mentality in the moment if we feel that our feelings are valid. But it's about not staying there. It's about, accepting what it is, and then saying, right, where do I go? I cried, I had my say. Now where do I go from here? What affirmations now can I use to build the belief within me that I'm going to overcome this particular challenge, to build the belief within me that every single day that I, do this, my subconscious mind is going to be reprogrammed with the new thought, and inevitably I'm going to overcome what it is that I am faced with. So remember, it's all about, reprogram the subconscious mind. Remember, your subconscious mind is linking to your body as well too. So what can you do for your body that is going to help you feel more relaxed, that's going to help you feel more into yourself, that's going to help you to love yourself more? Think about your body as well too. It's not just about the affirmations going into your subconscious mind. You can even, you trick your body as well too into feeling better as well. So let's say, for example, you sit down and you watch a comedy, your whole body laughs at it, and it's feeling relaxed in that laughing mode. So that's your body being relaxed. Obviously, yes, it's going into your mind as well too, but remember, it isn't always just about the mind, because yes, everything comes from thoughts, but it's all about how we're looking after our bodies as well too. This is why we do exercise and meditations and stuff as well, because it helps in the whole process of keeping our mind and body in check together. So I hope this video helps. If you have any more questions, please do let me know. Like and comment and subscribe if you wish. But also, if you have any questions, just comment down below and I will get back to you. Thank you so much for all your support, and I will chat to you soon.